Hello students, now we'll start our new topic, that is frictions and decimals. Clear? Firstly, we start with the introduction of friction. What do you mean by friction? Friction is a part of whole. When we divide anything into equal parts, then each part is a friction of whole. Like I have a circle, I divided it into the 4 equal parts. Then what is the friction of this shaded part? I take one part and out of total parts are 4. So that means this shaded portion is 1/4 of the whole part. Clear? So this is the friction. So that means friction is a part of whole. कि जब आप किसी भी पूरी चीज को इक्वल पार्ट्स में डिवाइड कर देते हो, जो हर एक पार्ट जो है वो पूरे पार्ट का क्या फ्रिक्शन पार्ट, उसको रिप्रेजेंट करना है, तब वी रिप्रेजेंट इन द फ्रिक्शन फॉर्म. अब जो अनशेडेड पार्ट है जिसपे मैंने शेड नहीं किया है, व्हाट इज इट्स फ्रिक्शन, उसको हम कैसे रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे? हाउ मेनी अनशेडेड पार्ट्स आर देयर? सो देयर आर 3 अनशेडेड पार्ट्स आउट ऑफ 4. सो दैट मीन्स अनशेडेड पार्ट की फ्रिक्शन क्या होगी हमारे पास? That is 3/4. Unshaded fraction is 3/4. Clear? So friction can be written as numerator over denominator. जो हमने ये 1/4 3/4 लिखा है, so ऊपर वाला जो नंबर है उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? न्यूमिरेटर. एंड जो डाउन वाला नीचे वाला पार्ट है उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? डिनोमिनेटर. Denominator. Clear? This is friction. And now we come to its types. What are the types of friction? Friction has mainly 3 types. Clear? And other is 1 unit friction also. So first start with our proper friction. Its types. First is proper friction. Now proper friction is that when numerator is less than denominator. Proper friction क्या होती है? जब numerator जो है denominator से छोटा हो. Like here 1 is less than 4, 3 is less than 4. So these are the proper friction. जब ऊपर वाला नंबर नीचे वाले नंबर से छोटा हो, numerator is less than denominator, then it is proper friction. Like 3/4, 7/8. So these are proper friction. Next is improper friction. Improper friction are those where numerator is greater than denominator. जहां पे numerator जो है हमारा denominator से क्या होगा? greater होगा, बड़ा होगा. That is the improper frictions. Like 8/7, 4/3, 6/5. These are improper frictions. These represent a whole part and some other part. Clear? Our next type is the mixed friction. Which friction is? That is the mixed friction. Clear? Mixed friction is a combination of a whole number with proper friction. Means which is improper friction. जो improper friction होती है, that can be represented in the mixed friction. Like you have 8/7. That is the improper friction. When you divide 8/7, numerator जो होता है that is the dividend. इसको हम ब्रैकेट के अंदर रखते हैं. 7 is the divisor. 7 ones are 7. 8 minus 7, that is 1. This quotient is the whole number and this remainder and this is the divisor. This is the proper fraction and this is the whole number. That means mixed fraction is a combination of whole number with proper fraction. Clear? This mixed fraction is the combination of whole number with proper fraction. Means 8 by 7. This improper friction, this can be represented as out of 7 कि 7 पूरे parts हैं, one thing this whole, ठीक है, एक पूरी चीज है, and then one is next, that is इसको 7 equal parts में divide किया and we taking only one part. It shows 8 by 7 कि एक पूरी चीज है, that is the whole, and out of 7 we are taking one part. Clear? In this way we can represent proper friction into the mixed fraction. Next is the unit friction. Unit friction is where numerator is 1. Unit friction where numerator is 1. Numerator equal to 1. Like 1 by 4, 1 by 3, 1 by 2, 1 by 8. All these are unit fraction. Means out of 4 we are taking one part. Out of 3 we are taking one part. Out of 2 we are taking one part. 1 by 2. This whole thing divided into 2 equal parts. We are just taking one part. So that means your the shaded portion or unshaded portion, these both shows 1 by 2 friction, means half of the whole. Like 1 by 3 means you divide whole thing into the 3 equal parts and you are just taking one part. That is the 1 by 3. That is 1/3 of the whole. Clear? These are the types of friction: proper friction, improper friction, mixed friction, and then last is unit friction. Clear?